everybody, happy Tuesday. Sean coming at you from High Level. So we've got a couple of updates today. So let's start with the very first one, which is a little more, I don't know, technical maybe than some, but I think a lot of you will love this. So, okay, excuse me. So let's say we have a contact in the system. So this happens all the time. So you have a contact and you want to send them a form or a survey or something and have them fill it out. And then they do that and you're like, oh crud, it created a second contact for this person because they used a different email address, or they, or they didn't put in their email address, or I included the email, but they changed it, whatever, right? But basically, it's just a situation like this. I want to send a contact a form, and I do not want that contact to be able to change I do not want that contact to change. I want it to be the same contact, right? So let's sort of walk this through a little using a very specific example. So if I come in here, let me just pull up one of these and see what I get. Hold on, let me pause real quick and find, what am I doing? I'm in the wrong spot. Be right back. Okay, so pretty simple form here. Let's just say I want to take this form and I just want to send it to somebody. And as you can see, it's got a phone, an email, and like favorite color, right? So normally if you went in here, you want to just go to this form. Here's the link to the form, pop it up. Yay, here's the form. Isn't that awesome? But now I want to send it to an existing contact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll over here to contacts and just pick the first person that I can find. So this person. So I want to send this to this person. Now, normally what I would do is I would come in here and I would say, fill out this form, right? And then I would say, okay, great. And I'd hit send, and then an email would go out to them. It would have the link to the form. But the problem, right, is if they go to this link and then they actually put in a different email address, let's say, than this one, all of a sudden this person now has a duplicate contact, and you're like, that's annoying. This is like the longest setup for any video I've ever done. But anyways, but here's the solution. So the solution is you can actually append the contact ID to the form. Now, what does that mean? That means that if we do this again, fill out this form. If you take the actual link and you say !contact _ID equals, and you can, by the way, choose all of this from the custom values, contact, and then you can come in here and choose ID, but it's just contact.id. If I hit send on this, what's going to happen is you're going to see the same link again, but this time it's actually going to have the contact ID. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to come out like this in an email. You can come in and you can click the link thingy, and then you can say, instead of having the text be that, you could be like, click me, right? So it doesn't have to look all ugly and all that. But the point is that once they do that, what's going to happen is they're going to land up on this same page, but this time, if they come in here, they're like, oh yeah, I don't know, 303-22, blah, 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 blah. And they put in a crazy phone number, and then they're like, oh yeah, Bob at bob.com. And then they say, oh, but my favorite color is blue, and I hit go. Normally, this would have created a duplicate contact called Bob, but now, because of this, we actually don't do that. So if you go ahead and actually look at this contact again, here's what we're gonna see. We're going to roll over to additional info, hide empty, blah, 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 favorite color, blue. See, there you go. We didn't create Bob. So super long video. I totally get it. But this is something that I think a lot of people want to do. They have these follow-on forms. This is how we don't create the duplicate contacts. Now, there were other ways to do this in the past. This is a new way to do it that we hope is a little simpler for all of you who are doing this. Hopefully, I went through sort of copious detail here on how to do it. But if not, always let us know. I'm going to cut this and then I'll jump in and get out the other updates. Thanks a lot. Bye.